With lockdown measures beginning to ease, community sports clubs are starting to look at ways they can get back to coaching in line with government guidelines. As well as the health benefits, an independent study funded by Sport England has highlighted the important role boxing clubs are playing in helping young people in deprived neighbourhoods. Lewis Coombs has been to the Heart of Portsmouth Boxing Academy to find out more.
The Somers town skyline paints a picture mirrored across estates around the country. High-rise buildings, social deprivation and, more often than not, a boxing club.
The most safest place in the world is a boxing gym. You don't get any bullies or mouthy or anyone a bit gobby. They wouldn't survive.
While coronavirus dictates indoor gyms and rings remain empty, here in Portsmouth, like all good fighters, they found a way to continue. Training at distance, outdoors, on land provided rent-free by the council.
It gets me away from all the fighting and stuff like that outside school. It feels like I can open up over things that I can tell others. These are my second family. So.
If I stay home, I'd want to go to the park, do something, and then I'd end up probably getting in trouble. So I just stay in the gym, stay out of trouble, basically.
Grab a skipping rope 2 metres apart.
Q is a mentor to over 100 young boxers in this city, a coach, teacher, social worker and friend.
Where I live, I think if I didn't start boxing then I would have fallen into that little group. Street fighting, don't want to know sort of thing, it's horrible.
So I knew a few people that were going off and getting into trouble and I just didn't think it was for me. Didn't really see that in my future, I didn't want to make it somewhere.
Iman arrived in Portsmouth 3 years ago as a refugee. It was this boxing community that became home.
Q helped me a lot. He done one-to-one session with me lots of time, which he could charge people 40, 50 quid or what. He didn't charge me for any money because he knew what I want to become and he's helping me towards this, so I'm really grateful for that.
Nearly 3/4 of clubs affiliated to England boxing are based in the most deprived areas of the country, and it's being right here in the heart of communities like Somers Town that makes them perfectly placed to address other social issues.
It's quite tough in Portsmouth, but it's a very proud island. Boxing plays a major part in confidence building, self-esteem, and don't forget the social aspect. They didn't find another activity, they'd be loose on the streets, and they've got so much energy, haven't they? It's got to be used up one way or another, and ideally it's in a boxing club, punching out the bags and skipping and doing exercises and keeping healthy, and also getting a good culture.
Researchers at Sheffield Hallam University interviewed 60 community boxing coaches, people who know and understand the issues and challenges being faced by their members. The findings will now be shared with other sports coaches to continue the fight against social deprivation. Lewis Coombs, BBC South Today, Portsmouth.